What is going on, guys? Good morning. It's just a little after 6 a.m. and heading out with Michael. He's somewhere back there, but you guys know Michael from the black fishing episode, and I'm not sure in what order they'll go up, but you'll probably see Michael fishing on this channel a couple of times. This is his boat. We're heading out in the Sound. We're gonna target maybe some bass right now, maybe fluke, porgy, you know, mixed bag, and see what we come up with. So whatever we do come up with, you'll be the first to know. You guys remember Michael? Okay. So last night it absolutely dumped rain, and I mean dumped rain. So we're going to test the theory that fish bite after the pressure releases. The rain stopped, what, 4 a.m.? Yeah. So we're a couple hours after the rain, and we'll see if the fish are turned on and ready to eat.
Oh, right in front of us, dude. Right in front of us. Right there. Right there.
Yeah. Oh, right there, right there.
Yeah, fish it had.
Yeah.
Oh, cormorant.
We got cormorants, we got birds diving. Oh!
It looked like big bait that way.
Right here, right here.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, come on.
Seagull.
Oh my God. Dude. The cormorants.
Wow.
I have a feeling they moved already. It's crazy. They're up, hit the surface, and then move. Might be the catch of the day here. Actually. Oh. Oh. Got two of them. Dude, this is ridiculous. What is it? There we go. Oh. That's why. That's it. It's balloon removal day. Interrupting my bacon, egg, and cheese here. Question is, what is that attached to? Well, there we go. It's a keeper.
Sea bass?
I don't know. I don't know how it's fighting, but this is decent fish. Definitely a decent fish.
Oh, nice. Need the net?
Let's see. It's gonna be the biggest sea robin you ever seen.
Bigger than yesterday?
That's impossible. This is a good fish. What on earth? Oh, keeper fluke.
Giant fluke.
Keeper fluke.
Tremendous. Got him right to the net.
Oh,
Awesome, nice one, dude.
Dude.
Awesome. Big fluke.
All right.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Dude.
All right. Excellent.
That
huge fluke. Nice one, man.
that was first
Awesome.
drop.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh. Holy cow. It barely fought. It was sat like a rock. All right, so these guys.
Careful. Want a fish grip for him?
No. We're gonna dispatch him in a second. Let him do his thing. All right. All right. Settle down. Oh my gosh.
That's awesome, bro. Guess we're doing this trip again.
Yeah. So,
measure them up.
just to measure them, they got to be 19, and we're at 22.
Excellent, bro. That's a nice fish.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna dispatch this guy, and then we'll talk to you in a second here. All right, just so that you know at home, we're late in the season here for Fluke, meaning that the commercial boats have already come out, set their traps, so the catches go way down. And at the beginning of the season, people were crushing them, and I was watching from Key West, everybody pulling up these monster fluke right and left. Now, it has been 8 years since I have caught a keeper fluke. I've cooked with fluke on the channel, but not one that I caught myself. So what we were using is just Spro bucktails. I got a teaser rig up there, and then tipping them with gulp. I'm gonna let this guy bleed out, and then I'll pull him out and show him to you. So they gotta be 19 inches, 3 per person. So we got one. Getting a boat limit is, I don't know if that's in the cards, but that was first drop on this spot to where I wasn't even sure what was gonna happen, so I didn't even turn the camera on right away to show the drop, but it hit the bottom, hooked right away. 8 years, Michael. Thank you. Thank you. The curse is over. All right, so here he is, and then with fluke, I do a little poke at the bottom of the tail, helps him bleed out. But they're a cool fish. So yeah, let's measure again just to be sure here. 21, a little over 21. That's a beautiful, beautiful fish. So the really interesting fish, when they're born, eyes are on both sides, and then one of the eyes slowly migrates to the other side, and they lay on the bottom, they get down into the sand, and they're actually a predatory fish. They wait for bait to swim over them and then attack. They are a good, actually decent fight. That one didn't fight too much, but like I said, I couldn't be more excited. So now at this point, we're just having fun. Yeah. That's it.
Once we both get one keeper.
Yeah. Yeah, what you got?
Maybe get the net.
Yeah.
Sea bass.
Sea bass.
Nice one. Awesome.
Oh,
Nice one. You got a sound slam going.
All right.
That's a keeper sea bass for sure.
That is gorgeous.
Wow. On the teaser.
On the teaser, nice. Dude, that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Gorgeous.
Awesome fish.
This feels very sea robin-y. Very robin-esque. It's big. Might be sea bass. No. We got, yeah. Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Another 14, 15 inches.
Yeah, that's
Pretty one.
that looks just under. Oh man.
Oh, look at this. Got destroyed down there.
Yeah, we're
Bait would be
we're in a nice spot. Maybe throw the clams. God, they are such a beautiful fish. All right, back in the water you go.
Let's go through that.
I'll tell you one thing, it is shaping up to be an absolutely beautiful day. Much better than yesterday. Yesterday wasn't bad though, but this is just perfect.
Whatever this thing is that a buoy?
Where? Oh, right there.
It's kind of shiny.
I know. We thought we saw yet another balloon. I think that's a can, which we'll pull that out of the water too. All right, we're on garbage collection today.
Cleaning the seas. Schweppes.
There you go.
Scoop.
All right.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
We're
But
crushing
there
it.
was more garbage this way.
Perfect.
No shortage of garbage.
Coming in. All right. Got one more here. We're gonna give him a measure. I don't think he might be. Oh, there you go. Unhooked perfectly.
Beautiful.
All right. 17 and a half.
Nice.
So he gets to go home.
Oh, I'm on.
You're on.
Oh.
No.
Oh, there's nice fish down there.
All right, all right.
Felt good.
We're in the right area. We took a break during the slack tide, and we were just kind of hanging out, talking. And I didn't have my. Oh, we're on again. Oh, dude.
I just got bit too.
Oh, this might be all right. This might be all right. Oh, dude.
Nice one?
I think so. Yeah.
We'll net him. That's gonna be close. Oh yeah, feisty one. That's gonna be close.
No, he's short. He's short. All right. Let's see. Yeah. All right. 17.
All right.
Back in. I see, just so you guys can see at home what's going on here, is that I caught 3 fish in a row over here, so Michael moved over to this side.
Of course. It would be unwise not to.
And now all of a sudden he's out fishing me again. But we hit a good drift here. Decided to make a change after the tide was coming in, and we're fishing just one of the shoals. And sure enough, right away we were getting bites. So we just keep setting up and doing the drift in over and over. There we go. You got to move back to the other side.
Not a bad short. I mean, that might be close. Always looks bigger.
I know. That's probably about 17, yeah. There we go.
Got him.
Oh, no, they're chewing on the tail, but 16?
Yeah.
Oh, we're in them now. There's got to be a keeper in this mix.
Yep.
So that's the biggest issue with fluking out here, is that the limit is 19 inches, and you catch 16 through 18 seems to be the tricky size that makes you think maybe you got a keeper on. But the conditions today turned absolutely perfect. Ooh, we're passing over something, and we have our one keeper fluke. We're gonna keep fishing for a little bit. The tide just turned, and hopefully we come up with some more. But if not, I will see you in the kitchen. I don't know. The current's moving, so it might not be. No. God, when you pull them off the ground, because they're just suction cupped down there.
The rip too, like, makes it feel more intense.
Yeah, that felt like a 5-pound fish. It gotta be a robin. It came off? Oh. We haven't had a robin today.
That's odd.
Yeah, it is odd. I think because you caught that Hercules of a robin, the fish gods have bestowed upon us a robin-free day. Now that I said that, though, we'll probably get into the robin bite. I can't tell what these are that are biting here, though. It's got to be porgy.
Porgy or small fluke.
Yeah. Well, considering I haven't caught one in 11 years, you should know that I haven't really filleted one in about that time. Mainly because we bled this fish. Fluke a lot of times has a lot of marks inside of it from not bleeding it, but because we bled it so well, it's perfectly just white and clear. It's gorgeous. Just a little piece there, but hey, not too bad. Now we're gonna clean this up and clean out the guts here and pull out the gills. I'm gonna clean this up because we're gonna make tortilla soup, and I'm gonna make a broth using this rack. Okay, now to skin these, take that bottom fin off there. So I'm actually going to take it down right down the middle so that I wind up with 4 fillets total. This is called the Ngawa. Part of the fin. It's super tender, moist. We're gonna put that aside. But is that not an absolutely beautiful fillet? And like I said, because we bled it, look at that. No blood in that fish whatsoever. Okay, for our stock, all I do is just run it underwater to get some of that blood out. So we're just gonna fold that up into the pot. And then here I have the head. I pulled the gills, the guts, so we have the collar here, the head. That's going into the pot. And now we're making a really straightforward stock because all of the flavor is going to come from somewhere else that I'll show you in a second. But whole onion, skin on, everything. Actually, we'll quarter that. And then whole clove of garlic. Take those roots off. And we'll cut this in half. Inside the pot, just a little bit of salt. And now we're gonna get this on the oven, warm everything up, then pour in water, bring it to a boil, down to a simmer, 2 hours. Okay, we got everybody mingling nice in there. In with the water. So as we're waiting for our stock to come up to a boil, I'm gonna cut a couple of pieces of sashimi because this is too nice not to indulge in. I have here just a little bit of smoked salt. We're not really going to dress this up too much. I'm just a little snack. So we're definitely back on Long Island. Even on a cloudy day, they're out there just doing yard work. They're cutting a tree down, so if you hear the chainsaws, that's what it is. But with this, I just put that little bit of salt on there. I let the fish rest overnight. Fluke is amazing. It is one of my favorite fish. I'm so happy to have caught this. I just couldn't be happier. You know, I actually checked and looked. It was an 11-year slump that I haven't caught a fluke. So I'm enjoying every ounce of this fish. But all right, I'll see you in about 2 hours when our stock is ready, and then we'll make our tortilla soup. Okay, so we're gonna build the base of our soup. So we're gonna use half a white onion, chop that up, get that in the pan, and we're gonna caramelize pretty deeply. It's gonna take about probably 8-10 minutes. And then we're gonna clean up the chilies I have here, and they'll go into the pan. A little bit of olive oil in the pan, get those onions going, and just a touch of sea salt. Now, for our chilies, We're gonna take out all the seeds. So I have guajillo chilies, chili negro, and arballs. The arballs are gonna be spicy, but we are gonna leave the seeds pretty much in them. But the negro and the guajillo, we're gonna take the seeds out of. And we're just gonna tear these into pieces for when they're ready to go into the pot. Okay, now the arbol chilies, just cut those. And now our chili negra. Next we have corn tortillas, and we're going to cut those into strips, and we're going to fry these. They are our garnish for our tortilla soup. Once these are golden brown, we'll take them out and salt them, which is now. And we'll sprinkle of salt on those. And the next batch. You gotta stir them so that they don't stick together. Now we're back over at our onions, which are getting nice and caramelized. So now we're gonna put in our chilies. Toast those. Okay, as our chili's starting to soften up, now I'm going to add, I have fire roasted diced tomatoes. I just want some of that liquid to cook off, and now we're going to move this over to the blender and blend it down to a really, really smooth puree, and then it's going to come right back into the pan. Okay. Into the blender. We gave our pan a quick wipe down so that nothing in there burns. And now we're going to return our puree to the pan, and we're going to cook this down almost into tomato paste. We're just going to get a lot of the moisture out. So we're going to do that on a medium-low heat. And you'll see this change color. It's going to get a bit darker as we cook it down. So this is going to take about 3 minutes, but you want to keep it moving because the sugars in the tomato can burn very, very easily. It will caramelize, but we don't want it. We don't want any bitter, burnt flavor in there. So we're going to keep that moving. And like I said, see you in about 3 minutes or so. Okay, so this cooked down to about the consistency of tomato paste, to give you an idea. Now, traditionally, this would be made with chicken broth and chicken, but we're doing it with our amazing Fluke broth that we made. So we're just going to add that in. Now, you could leave it thick, kind of like a tomato bisque, or thin it out. I'm going to go right in between. Yeah, right about there. That's perfect. Okay, now we salted the broth. We salted the onions. Let's see if we need any seasoning in this at all. Perfect. Okay, what's going to go into our soup, I have here queso fresco. Broke that up a bit. We have some cilantro that we're going to garnish with. And then avocado. And I know it sounds strange having avocado hot, but trust me, it is good. Oh, it's a good one. gonna cut that into cubes. Okay, now for our fish. As you can see by my hands, the sun decided to come out, so maybe we'll finish cooking this and then eat outside. But I'm gonna salt my fish, crack black pepper. Okay, I got my pan on medium high, a little bit of olive oil, and we're gonna go just a little bit of butter. Now we're gonna let these cook almost all the way through on one side. Then we're gonna turn off the heat, flip them and plate them because they're going into the hot soup, so they'll continue to cook while they're inside the soup. So we don't need to cook them all the way through. We can't forget one lime. Got a surprise for you guys. Mama clams.
Hey there. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a little while. Okay, I'm holding your spoon hostage. Here you go.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna squeeze the lime in on mine.
I'm sure you took a picture of these bowls before you.
Yes, I took a picture. Absolutely.
So pretty.
Social media has to eat first, then then the guests. So it is tortilla soup with Fluke, avocado, queso fresco, and then it's a tomato-based broth that has a little bit of a kick to it.
What is queso fresco?
Queso fresco, it's a crumbly white cheese. It's salty, almost like a feta, like a Mexican feta almost.
And these are just noodles.
Tortillas.
Tortillas.
In the
Okay,
tortilla
soup.
soup.
Okay.
All right, and as I said, you see, I just cooked the Fluke through, and then because it's sitting in that hot broth, it continued to cook and perfectly cook through.
Oh, that broth is delicious. It's got quite a tang to it.
Yeah.
But very, very nice. Very nice.
Oh yeah. And then the fat from the avocado mixes nice with the Fluke.
I don't think I've ever seen avocado in soup before.
This is one of the only soups. So like I was saying, hot avocado is kind of a weird concept to me. It's always cold as a garnish, and the only time I've ever had it warm was in tortilla soup, but with chicken. But this is this stands up. That broth is out of this world, and it's not too spicy. No.
So is the fish.
Hey. Yeah.
Melts in your mouth.
Well, all right. I couldn't be more excited. There is one thing on the channel that I do want to address, and it's funny, my mom is here to corroborate the story, but when I was 18, I was in a very bad car wreck. 17, see?
Yeah.
So I was 17 years old and I broke my neck, believe it or not. And the projected outcome was that I was going to be a quadriplegic. But slowly and surely, I was one of those miracle stories where my feet started coming back, my legs, everything came back except for this hand. And this hand is partially paralyzed. So a lot of times when you see me filleting fish, more delicate, intricate maneuvers I can't really do with this hand. And that's why sometimes I struggle a little bit with fine motor skills. Other things like chopping, no problem. Holding things, no problem. But really feeling the slight intricacies of filleting fish. So if any of you have ever wondered why I don't look that good at it, this is why. But I always wanted to bring that up, but you know, when do you bring up a downer of a thing while you're eating such a great meal? So, all right, guys, we are going to eat our lunch and enjoy what turned out to be a really nice day out. Yeah, it was pretty overcast and crappy out, and now it's very breezy. I'm sure you can hear, but we will see you on the next one.
Thank you for watching.